Today I'm going to do a tutorial on the Subculture palette. It's what I have on right now, and I'm not doing a review because there's been 100 of those out, but this is just you bought it already and you're not sure what to do with it. Here's an idea, and along the way some tips of how to use it so that the fallout and the muddiness is hopefully fixed a little bit. So let's get started with the video. So because we're using the Subculture palette, and you've heard how much fallout there is, I'm not doing any face makeup. To start, all I'm wearing is some Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, which is kind of like a BB or CC cream, just to moisturize my face, but that's all we're getting started with. Okay, so first I'm going to go in with my MAC Paint Pots in Soft Ochre to prime my eye. I'm using my Bare Minerals Max Full Coverage Concealer Brush. I'm going to start by only doing my left eye so you don't have to watch both eyes. I go all the way up to my brow bone and just get the whole area covered. Just a nice thin layer. Now I'm going to go in with the Subculture palette with the color Axis. So with Axis, I'm going to use a small brush. I'm going to use my Morphe E36 to just go kind of above my crease line. Like I would if it was maybe a cut crease or something. But that's because of how this makeup doesn't really blend, and when in reviews you've seen probably that when the colors mix, they kind of just get muddy. So we're really just going to try to keep all of the colors we're using separate. Then I'm going to use my Morphe M573 and use a little more and just kind of stay on the outside of that area and start blending. And blend. I mean, surely you've seen the reviews on this product. I love the pigments, but it's not, you know, as user-friendly as some other products. I do love the colors, though. Okay, I'm going to go in with a little more. Same brush, same color Axis. Kind of go a little bit even further outside. Starting with the outer corner and working my way in. Now I'm going to go back in with that smaller brush and kind of dab to kind of increase, you know, evenness up in there. And then I'm going to reblend, but it's easier to place the makeup with a smaller brush and then blend with the bigger one, because when you place it with the bigger one, it kind of stays in that area pretty tightly. You can be kind of messy with it. It's hard to blend if you're not, you know, wide, but patience is the key with this palette, I think, more than anything else. I'm gonna go in with a little more just to make sure we're doing all right up in there. And it's looking a little dark on the inner corner, but we'll play with that later. So once you kind of have something going on, doesn't have to be perfect yet, we can keep going there later. We're going to add a little bit of the Roxy color in. I'm using this Tarte brush, but any small flat brush will be fine. I'm just patting it. And there's fallout, but I mean, we know this palette by now, so enough about it to kind of know how to work with it. I'm just patting it on my lid. Focusing more on the inner than the outer side, but you know, getting the whole lid. Patting is important because, again, we've seen these colors blended in reviews and stuff, and they kind of get muddy. So to keep that really orangey color, just make sure you're patting. I'm not going quite all the way up to the crease, but I'm really keeping it more pigmented down low. So once you kind of have something like that, I'm going to go back in with my crease brush and blend again, just to kind of fix everything. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the color Rowdy, that dark purple color, with my Morphe E17. I'm just gonna dab it on the corner and up and dab and go down. Ooh, that was more than I meant to add. Okay, I'm not gonna keep using that brush. I'm gonna go back to my brush I was using to blend the blue and just kind of blend that outer corner up. I didn't mean to put that much there, but we'll make it work. Okay, so starting to kind of get that muddy feel to it, but I'm gonna go back in with that small brush we were using for the blue earlier. Axis was the color, and go in right on my crease. So there you kind of go. That's kind of a start. It's a quick, easy look, and that'll get you started. To add a little brightness to the inner corner, I'm going to use my Naked 2, the smaller side of the brush, and I'm going to use Electric, and just kind of go right there. I'm going to take this in a little because it's not quite the same. You know, it's a little different of a match, so I'm going to take it onto the orange a little bit. Okay, I'm going to clean up the inner blue corner with a little bit of the MAC paint pot I was using earlier and just go like that. Just to kind of make that not going so deep, and I'm going right below my brow bone once again. And then I'm going to smudge it out with another brush. I guess I can kind of use this one. So it's not like a, you know, stick straight line of concealer. And there you go. Okay, so lower lash line. So for the lower lash line, I'm just going to keep it simple, and I'm going to use Axis again with this Morphe 432. M432, just to clarify. I'm just going to take it like this, and then go right on my lower lash line like that. Or I'm going a bit below it. Now I'm going to make sure I get in there. And I'm going to make sure it touches the shadow above. And I'm not going to take it all the way. I'm just going to take it about that far. Same with the other side. And then I'll do a little bit of that orange right there. Like, not a whole lot, just a touch. And then, well, that was more than I planned. It is pigmented. And then I'm going to take the electric and kind of fill the lower lash line with that too. Fill the whole inner corner and lower inner corner. Like that. I love a bright inner corner, so we're going for it. I think that's a little orange though. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna do that on the other eye. I'm gonna put some liner and eyelashes on and some face, and then I will see you again. So I just wanted to show the final look without lashes and just some mascara. And that's it. Okay, so this is the final look. All I did was add in a very small wing, just a little black liner, and do my face. Good luck!